Hey folks, today I'm going to be talking about buying a property subject to some of the things to be aware of. Now this particular property, you've probably seen in some other videos. This is actually one that I'm selling, but I'm selling it subject to the new owner. Now the advantage of doing that is that you can get a better deal in some cases, or in a hot market like we're experiencing right now, might be the only way to buy it. So one of the things to be aware of is tall grass. You know, anybody that's selling it is not going to be doing a whole lot of work. Like, we were going to rehab this property, but then the market is so hot that I'm like, why are we going to put money into it when we can get above what we're asking now without having to do anything? So we didn't paint, we didn't change out fixtures, we didn't do anything, quite honestly. I mean, we did a couple of things that we were doing prior to getting it under contract. But for example, there's going to be dings in the floor, you know, so be aware of that. Look for plumbing issues under the sink. You know, it's kind of, you know, that's pretty typical in any house, but not something that you see on a renovated house or a house that's hitting the market. So be aware of that. Major plumbing issues. Now the nice thing about subject to is somebody's going to come in here, and rather than me coming in and painting it whatever color I thought that it would be, it's really kind of a waste of time, because the folks that are buying this house, they're going to paint it, and they're going to paint it the color that they want. They may come back and completely change out the cabinets, make it their own. So, you know, in a lot of cases it makes sense. They're going to replace the carpet. So it makes sense why somebody would buy a property subject to. Now I guarantee whoever buys this property, or when they buy this property, I think we close today, they're gonna paint that. Again, I would paint it some agreeable gray or something to that effect. Well, and they definitely gonna paint this mustard, because I promise you I didn't paint it this color. So be aware that it makes sense why somebody would buy it. If I'm buying something subject to, this is pretty renovated. I'm not seeing any kind of red flags in here, because there really aren't any. I'm mainly looking for plumbing issues. I'm looking for anything that's a big ticket item, like HVAC, like, you know, again, plumbing, something with the sewer, you know, big ticket items, things like paint, even flooring is something that's kind of hard to hide, so it's not going to jump up and bite you. But HVAC, things you can't see, like the plumbing, the electrical, the HVAC, the roof, these are all things that you want to be aware of. Hey, it's not just cosmetic, it's big ticket items, but you want to have a budget. So like these things right here. Will the new owner want ceiling fans? Maybe, probably not. Will they want those ceiling fans? Certainly not. So does this hot tub work? I don't know. You got to get that inspected and find out. Do I care? No, they're buying it subject to. So, you know, buyer beware. So just a couple of hints there on subject to, and hopefully that helps.